All right, what's up? This is a pretty good match that I got using the AMX-10M. I'm just going to be calling it the AMX-10. So I am not talking about the P model, which is like the SPAA or like the IFV or whatever. I actually never really used this vehicle too much until pretty much today. I just kind of got bored, and I decided to start playing at 7.3 with France as opposed to just 7.0. And this vehicle is really fucking fun. I totally did not realize that the AMX is such a fun fucking vehicle. That tow missile you have, the ACRA, the ACRA, is pretty fucking good. I mean, I'll be honest with you, pretty much all ATGMs will be pretty good at this BR because none of the tanks you're going up against have like spaced armor or era or whatever, any sort of like reactive measure that can block. I'm having like a fucking stroke right now. Yeah, so basically ATGMs are just really good at this BR. That being said, not a lot of vehicles have tows. This is at 7.3. I don't think I can't really think of any other. I mean, like, there's the AMX-13. Well, it doesn't matter. I didn't get a nuke. One of the issues I have with the AMX is it's kind of similar to, like, the Beretta in the Italian tech tree, where you usually one-hit people, so as a result, you just don't really get a lot of SP. I don't know what the fuck I was shooting at here, but you don't really get a whole lot of SP per kill. So, yeah. God, I fucking start these videos thinking I'm gonna have like some fucking awesome, cool, super duper topic to talk about, but I have nothing. It's just me sniping with the tow here, the ACRA. I think technically, is this a tow missile or is it just like a I don't know, wire guided? Well, it's not wire guided because no cable comes out. I'm not sure how it uses it. And here's a fucking Walker Bulldog. Those things are so fucking easy to kill. I've said this before. I'll say it again. The Walker Bulldog is the shittiest fucking light tank in this game, with the exception of like maybe the BMP-1 or whatchamacallit, that was crazy. The PT-76 or like the Object 211. It's just dog shit. I mean, you're not survivable one fucking bit. Your cannon overpens people 99.9% of the time. I don't know why anyone would want to use a Walker Bulldog. I think when I unlocked the Walker Bulldog fucking years ago. Okay, watch this. So I hit him on the turret, I think. No, yeah, okay, I guess breach his barrel. Okay, so cool. I'm like, okay, cool. He's still in the open. I hit him right here. But actually, I think that was a miss. Oh, shit. Okay, well, let's see here now. Am I going to get him? Yep, right here. So I get his fucking like gunner, loader, and like radio operator. And then, yeah. And then I fucking missed because he went behind the building. That's just ridiculous. I love ATGMs and heat rounds at this BR, but sometimes you can just have moments like that where it's like, get fucked, dude. You had a perfect hit, but the game said no. So, what can you do? What can you fucking do? But yeah, no. This is a really good fucking vehicle. I remember watching a video. I'm not sure who made it. I think it was like Spookson or something. Talking about how the AMX-10 is like the biggest piece of shit in the game. And in all fairness, this vehicle is kind of similar to like the M901, where it's a very niche vehicle. There's only going to be certain situations where this vehicle is going to be useful in. Specifically situations like this where you can, hunker down a kilometer away from the enemy and snipe them. And then this kill gets stolen from me. Thank you. I think it was a charioteer. Yep. Or no, it was an IS-2. So this vehicle is very niche in its performance or like in its usage. Not every map is going to be good. I would not take this fucking vehicle out on like cargo port or something like that, Fuck that. But on a map like this where you can kind of just camp back here and snipe, yeah. And, you know, the nice thing is that no one has laser rangefinders. So if someone sees you, it's not always a guaranteed they're going to hit you. You know, if this was 9.3, if you get seen, you're dead. But here, you got some, you know, the distance between you and the enemy kind of gives you a level of leeway, which is nice. So I really don't know what to fucking talk about. This is stupid. This is dumb. What do I talk about? Fuck, dude. Oh my god. I'm at a loss for words. I'm just so fucking super smart and intelligent. I just don't know what to fucking say. Oh yeah. I just thought of something. The thing I love about this fucking thing is the goddamn 20 mil on top of it. The roof mounted 20 mil. I'm pretty certain it's the same 20 mil that's on like the Weasel. I'm pretty certain that's the case. And I believe it's also the same one that's on the AMX-10P. So you have like basically like an SPAA with this fucking vehicle. So it's really nice. Hell, I'll even go a fucking little bit further here and say it's perfect. Really, the only issue with this fucking thing with the AMX is the armor. 50 cals can pen you. I believe your lower hull, like your lower armor. I've been killed by 50 cals, specifically on cargo port. An M48. I hit him right in the frontal armor, and he proceeded to respond by shooting me with his, roof-mounted 50 cal. Killed my driver and gunner, and those were my last two crew members. So get fucked. I'm gonna speed this up because I don't really think anything really happens. What the fuck? Oh, I see. Actually, I'm sorry. I fucking was pushing the wrong button. Okay, there you go. So, yeah, nothing really happens. Whoa, that was weird. All the fucking skulls on the map. That's fucking crazy. I don't know if I fucked something up or if the game's glitched. Anyways. This thing does get HE. I've never used the fucking HE round. I used it on the test, the test drive, but the rangefinder wasn't working, so I'm not sure if that's like the caveat or if the game's just fucking glitched. I really don't know. But the HE seems pretty fucking solid, so I might have to give that another go or see if it can work out. It's just the ATGM, the fucking Acura is just such a great fucking round that I don't really need to make it work, if that makes sense. That is like the one thing, and I've kind of noticed this over the last week or so, 2 weeks or so of playing France. It's such a nice thing to see heat rounds and ATGMs not be totally fucking worthless, because at 9.3, which is where I usually play, ATGMs are kind of hit or miss. There's times where they do really good. There's times where they don't do anything at all. And this fucking M163 dodged that fucking Acura right there. That's fucking nuts. But here, as you can see, ATGMs are pretty fucking effective. I would say they're probably the best cannon or, weapon on the map for the most part. It's just such a nice fresh breath of fresh air to see, to see heat rounds not be totally fucking worthless. I mean, boom, that was fucking nuts. I remember I played this game about a couple hours ago, or I played this match a couple hours ago, and I remember thinking to myself damn, I could have driven away from that fucking round. I saw it coming right at me. I thought that was funny. But spawning in with the AMX, just fucking awesome. Yeah, I'm sorry this is fucking boring, guys. To the 8 people that might watch this, I got a bunch of exams this week, so I'm just kind of more focused on that. Fucking exhausted. Nothing like coming back from 12 hours in the ball crushing factory just to play War Thunder for X amount of time. A game that, I'm going to say this right now. I'm so tired of people bitching about this game. It's just so annoying. I'm sorry. People need to stop crying about this game. People cry way too much about War Thunder. It's annoying as fuck. Like, oh my god, the fucking decompression. Shut up. It's a video game. Stop crying. Stop bitching. It's annoying. So, yeah, that's my hot take. People cry way too much over a fucking video game. I mean, I do good in this game, I think. Which I think so. Who fucking knows? I don't think anyone knows anymore. I really don't know what the fuck is going on in this match anymore. 6 kill streak though, yeah, that's pretty good. But I think this match was a partial or a full down tier. I forget. Every time I hear a fucking airplane, I switch over to my 20 mil because I have it key binded to where I can control the roof mounted guns, which is a really good fucking tip. If you aren't doing that, or if you haven't binded, if you haven't binded, like your oh geez, sorry, stepped away from the mic. If you haven't binded the roof gun yet, you're fucking yourself. I would even go so far as to say that if you haven't binded any sort of the suspension as well, because like, you know, some vehicles allow you to control the suspension, like the Type 74. I believe the MGS, you know, the Striker, the 1128. I'm pretty certain you can control the suspension on that. I know in real life you can control the suspension on the Striker. I worked on them in the Army, or rather, I was in them in the Army. And then I believe the KPZ, like, you know, MBT-70, you can control the suspension. And if you aren't doing that, if you don't have any of the suspension controls key binded, you have probably fucked yourself out of a few kills over, you know, X amount of time. It's such a great thing to fucking do, and it's honestly crazy that some people don't have that shit binded. So there's my spiel on making sure to use the controls to the fullest extent. So yeah, wow, this match is almost over. This was the most painful commentary or talking to myself in my room at 12:06 a.m. I've ever fucking done. Look at that. Damn, that. You know, this 234 was a good shot. I'll give him that. Am I going to get him? Nope, nope. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, well, his fucking radio operator was already dead. I mean, there's a fucking... I'm not sure what that is, if that's an M51 or something or what. But I kill him right here. It's a medium, so is it a... Yeah, it was an M51. Okay. Well, there's the last kill. 8 kills, 1 death, 2 assists. I'll take it. So yeah, you use the AMX-10M. It's a pretty fucking good vehicle. This was the shittiest video I've ever made. Happy Halloween, or Merry Christmas, or whatever fucking holiday it is.